I'm Shubble and welcome to my channel. Yes, I am wearing rainbow freckles. I thought they would be fun. Today we are finally back on VillageCraft. Here's the deal. I am starting to dread this series. Not because I don't love playing it, but because I hate building. I am building on every series. I want to stop building. I was half tempted to finish all of the building for the entire village, all in creative. But I figured if I was going to decide to do that, I should talk to you guys first because this series is just as much yours as it is mine. I can also just speed build through the buildings every episode or on my spare time. I wanted to get the church done today, but I spent so much time building, I barely even know my own villagers. I don't even know that guy. I don't know anything about their personalities. I took all of their jobs and their homes away. I know. I want to get back to the heart of the series, which is role-playing with villagers and then eventually probably marrying one. Also, something happened while I was streaming a little while ago, and that was that I moved all the beds around underneath the library because I lowered the floor and I put a couple doors in so that they're able to come and go as they please to sleep. While lowering the floor one block, I accidentally punched one. This wouldn't have been a big deal. I've done it before, but I really didn't want him to gossip to the other villagers. Nobody else was down here when it happened. And I figured if he doesn't make it to any other villagers, he can't gossip about me. And while putting these beds down, I got to finally count the villagers, and we have 5 more villagers than we have beds, which was probably because some villagers left the village on the other side of the wall, and so the other villagers probably made up for that empty bed, and then eventually everyone came back in, and now we have more villagers than we have beds. So I figured, what is the harm in just, killing one villager? So I did, and while I was doing it, 2 more villagers came down these stairs, saw me do it, raised their trades by 5 times the amount, and proceeded to gossip to everybody else in the village. Oh, I guess except for Daisy. My girl stands with me. The good thing is most of the villagers don't have jobs anyway, so they can gossip all they want. But then what ended up happening was I was running around the village, and one golem got real mad at me. I think because we have so many golems, one of them must have been linked to this villager somehow. I don't know if each golem is linked to a villager individually. We sure as heck could potentially have that many golems for that to be possible. But one golem got mad at me and I had to kill him too. I had to do it where no one else could see it because if I kill a golem in this village, the rest will get mad at me. So I brought him into the ocean and I killed him there. So that crisis is averted, although they're still definitely gossiping about me because, the handful did see me murder a villager. I'm gonna run home. We have another problem. One, Thomas seems to be just super attached to staying at my house. And a little part of me feels like forgiving him because I did plan on building the church today and that would be really cute, even though in real life we don't forgive cheaters. But I discovered one other thing. I have a stalker. This particular villager every day stands in the bush by this window and stares at my cat. He's not staring at me sleeping in the bed because I'm not the one sleeping in that bed. Thomas is. Is he spying on Thomas? He thinks he can stand behind my house and look through my window. He also, on stream, was standing on that hill out there, staring, and didn't move for 10 minutes. He only moved when it got dark to go to a bed. He didn't move. He didn't look anywhere else. He stood completely still for 10 minutes. And here's the thing. We lost one villager, and by lost I mean I killed him. And we still have 4 more villagers than we have beds. And as far as I'm concerned, this guy's being a little bit of a creep. We already have a leather worker. And nobody else is around. Thomas must be out. All right. I'm going to run around the village to see if one of the golems gets mad at me. But then I'm going to have to lure him really far away from all the other ones. I'm a little bit scared. These guys, they hit hard. I almost died. Luckily, the one that we had to kill wasn't Sebastian because that would have been absolutely heartbreaking if it had been, but it wasn't. Okay. This is the area I cleared out to put the church on. We'll probably do that towards the end, and I'm literally going to build it on my own time off camera and then show you the church because at this point, I'm tired of a bunch of building episodes of everything. I want to incite a raid soon. I want to get to that place. I want to get to that step and see if we're ready. I know our wall might get busted through by a beast, but if I can also lock the villagers in the library, or eventually I'm going to build a couple of houses that house maybe 8 at a time. Make sure they're safe in there. All right, everything looks to be safe. That being said, I have one other thing I wanted to show you guys. So on stream, I forget why we were doing it. We were going out for materials for the church, which I do now have. So I have everything I need to get that build done anyway. But we went out in a boat, and I wanted to do a little bit of exploring too at the same time while we were out there, because we haven't done a ton of that. And I want to show you what I found. It's actually gonna be a minute before we get there. The water looks so nice with shaders. Or the texture pack. I'm not really sure actually which one's doing it. Really love both combined. In fact, for this series at least, this texture pack is staying. Every other series, I think I'm gonna not use it. It really works for this series. I think it makes the village look cute. Oh, it's getting dark. I also will be having a CuteCraft coming out soon. That's another one where I feel like I'm building the whole time, so I might do more of the building off camera or on stream and do some more survival episodes so we can explore more of the mod pack. Also, since we're stuck in a boat together right now anyways, check out my new online clothing store, helloclothing.store. I got a bunch of Hello hoodies, cropped versions, t-shirts, everything that's there right now I believe will be staying, but I'm going to be bringing in new stuff to rotate that's limited edition pretty soon, so go check it out. There's not really anything else for us to do while I'm in the boat, so I might as well self-promo. Okay, so I'm going to park my boat here. We're going to sleep because we want it to be day. What's cool about the monsters is their eyes glow with this texture pack, and I think that's really cool. Okay, so there are still gonna be monsters out, so we're gonna wanna be careful. In fact, what I'm about to show you, I'm already taking a big risk coming back here. So I was coming out here because I was looking for a desert. I wanted sand because I'm gonna do a lot of stained glass windows, and also wanted to get some acacia wood because I hadn't found it yet in this world, so I wanted to collect some of it. When I came across something quite neat. Do you see what I see? You know what? I wanna keep a safe distance. Where I spotted it from was right over there. So I'm gonna go over there just so we can get a nice cool look from a distance, because I'm absolutely entirely terrified of accidentally bringing pillagers to this untouched civilization. Look at how cute it is. Hold on, wait. I figured out how to use Optifine Zoom. Is that not one of the cutest villages? In fact, I need to make sure that I see a villager to know that I didn't already get them all killed. Also, I found glaciers. But that was less important. Oh yeah, there's one. They're wearing the most adorable red shirts. They have the cutest red and yellow buildings. They have little loft type farms, some houses up on the hills, a little waterfall coming down. Is that not the cutest? So here's where my thought came in. If we're feeling like we're almost getting to the point of like wanting to wrap up a season 1 of this series, I still do have to go to the Nether, and I haven't done that yet. So I'll probably do that next episode because I'm not doing any more building on camera. I'm tired of it. When we finish, or successfully, or not successfully, complete a raid on our other village, do we come here and do a season 2 in this new village? Also, by the way, there's another one over there, but that one's less cute and less important. In fact, what I could do is connect that one to this one and make a railroad between them, because they're not really that far, and make 2 giant cities connected by a big train system. And I wonder if the villagers would go between the 2. That sounds like an additional challenge to doing a season 2. So I want to know what you guys thought about that. Is that not, it's so cute, and I feel like we got gypped on like a pretty ugly village. Although we've made it really cute since then. I just saw that village and I thought it was one of the cutest ones I had ever seen. And I love the villagers' little clothes, and it's a much smaller one. So it would be a lot less overwhelming, although mine got a little out of hand. I'm gonna be honest. The villagers wouldn't stop making babies, and it got a little bit out of control. And eventually we're gonna have to finish the series with the raid. That was the goal from the beginning. We do have a good few more episodes worth of work to do on our village, but just a thought. Look at how cute. I don't want to go in there because I don't want to disturb them any more than I already have. And I'm really afraid that now I've walked into that village, I feel like pillagers are now more likely to spawn nearby to attack them. So I don't want that. So I'm gonna go back home. I just really wanted to show it to you. Additional food for thought. If we do that and we go move into a new village after we feel like we've fully maximized our time and, you know, done everything that we could for our other village. So like, if I marry Thomas, he would have to come with me to the new village. And I'm really curious what happens when you bring a villager from a different village in a different outfit to a new village. Will they assimilate? What'll happen? I'm really curious, and I would like to find out. So I would like to really make some progress on our villages, and it feels like if I keep just doing a build every episode, we're never gonna do that. So I'm gonna start really hustling these builds. I think next time today we're gonna have the church done. I think next time I'll have the 2 little market stalls done, because I think I wanna do like a food stand where we'll do the butcher, and a clothing stand where we'll do the loom person, the shepherd. I'm feeling like a cool fresh start in a new village would be really fun, but I also want to fully complete what we've started in this other village because we owe it to those villagers. Freckles falling off my face and I can see it. So that's where we're at, and that's why we're gonna first build the church, because we need to have a wedding. We are gonna marry Thomas. Do I propose to him? I guess first I should probably forgive him. At what point do you leave your hot coffee out and it gets cold? Is it okay to put ice in it and then just call it an iced coffee and keep going? Also, I think Thomas was super down, because the last time I came back in a boat and I left it by the side of my house, next time I came over by it, he was in it. So he was ready to leave the village already. It's also handy that I know exactly how I would start a raid, because we have a watchtower right over there. As far as I know, for that Acacia village, there is no watchtower. I didn't really look on the other side of it, but it's surrounded mostly by ocean, and then it's only what's behind it. So it seems to be more or less safe from a watchtower at least. I think it would still need a wall just to keep pillagers out, because we already know. We already know what happens when you don't do that. I would love to start working on my relationships with the villagers. Let me put some stuff away. I have a bunch of emeralds, because what I started doing was trading with the villagers, especially Thomas. I would really love to get Thomas up to master. I have actually already done it, and it ended up getting reset for some reason. I don't know why. I also have a bunch of other villagers I can trade with. We're gonna check them all out. They don't all have their jobs, because we still, that's the whole point of having to finish each of the buildings, is so we can lock everybody in the job that we want them to be in. But let's check out who we can, because we have some people who are upgraded from previous trades. Have you heard about... Ooh, Danny. Okay, so Danny now is our only leather worker. We've got Taylor, who's our armorer. I think the name tag's messed up. There. Okay, wow. Where is Thomas, actually? But I don't know. Oh, there he is. Whew, I got worried. Okay, so I actually maxed out his trade. For those. But I did start trading melons. We'll do the farm first. We still have a golem on the other side of the wall. I don't believe there are any villagers out there anymore. I think that they have all moved over here. I want to go back to spending our time here in the village on our villagers. That was how this all started. We were building relationships. We were getting to know each other. They didn't hate me. That is until I accidentally punched the first villager that set everything off. And then they started jumping the wall and changing jobs and going rogue. But, whatever. I feel like I lost sight of what this was all about. Oh man, these are our melons. So they haven't started growing yet. But that's okay, because despite popular belief, not everything is actually about Thomas. I can trade these things with our other farmer, Jack, if I can find him. So I'm gonna go breed the cows, see how much more leather I can get from the adults that are in there, trade with Danny, our one leather worker, to make one trade at least. Okay. All right, we'll leave the rest. Just had to kill one. And I don't know who else. We have the armor. I think we have a tool or a weaponsmith somewhere. We have the fisherman and the Fletcher. Daisy is our weaponsmith. Don't really want that sword. That would be a waste. Although I can take the iron axe, because that I can trade. Who else do we got? Are you another weaponsmith, Jill? You are. You have the sharpness 2 sword. That's actually what I want. But now what I need to do is make a trade to get... Oh, this guy's just trying to give a poppy away. Oh, he put it away. He got embarrassed. Here's Jack. Him we can trade our potatoes and our carrots. He's super excited about it. Thomas, he's gonna have to wait. But you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'll take some cookies from you, buddy. He's a journeyman now. I got him upgraded from novice. Who am I looking for? Leather worker. Oh, here's all the rest. Okay, Freddie or Fletcher. He's just a novice. Oliver, I don't need a bucket of cod. This is the thing. This is why I'm not trading with them, because I straight up don't need what they have. Still haven't found Danny. Where the heck is Danny? He heard that the other leather worker died mysteriously. There he is. Danny. You see, we knew their names so well before. He's so close to being, you know, I might as well. You're apprentice now. I didn't see the sparkles, but you know what? He's apprentice now. Look at that. I'm trying to be a people person. I'd love to be able to spend more time on me too, but these builds are taking up all of my time. Okay. Oh, that scared the heck out of me. Okay, so what I ended up figuring out, I had a ton more potatoes and pumpkins, so I can trade those. And now I can combine the chest plate, the axe, and the sword. Then we can do a few more of the farming trades. We can keep working on the cows, and then I'm gonna go ahead and build the church because we're gonna get ourselves prepared for a wedding with Thomas next time. I'm like a little bit really excited about that. I've been excited about it since we talked about it in episode 1. Maybe not, but like I was definitely thinking about it the whole time. Oh, I'm an idiot. We got some more stuff. I don't know. We need to get our melons growing. Where did Jack go? I have more trays for Jack. I don't think I have any more that I can do with Thomas because he's not accepting carrots and potatoes anymore. He's a journeyman too, so we're gonna have 2 farmers. We're already stuck with them, so. Does anybody else want to tame the white cat and fulfill my ultimate dream of having the 2 most aesthetically pleasing cats, 1 full black and 1 full white? And we have a fishing house now. I haven't been using it. The cat's not gonna go anywhere, probably. I'll wait until we can start using the fish. I haven't used any of the things that I've been building. I made a fishing farm in there. Haven't used it. Also, no Star-Lord cam today, but the next time she's laying back there while I'm filming, I'm gonna set up my other camera just to have a camera on her. Just to put in like a different corner, just at all times. You know, I figured that that'd be fun. I know that we all want that. All right, now he doesn't want potatoes anymore either. I don't really know how to deal with this. Jack has the same trades now as Thomas. I don't know if at some point I'm just gonna have to kill Jack. We're still three villagers more than beds, and I don't need two farmers with the exact same trades, and at this point we've already committed murder twice. So like I'm not opposed to doing it again. If I trade him for all of the arrows that he has. Ooh, it didn't do like a sparkly thing. Maybe it's the texture pack. He is an apprentice now. Freddie, you're gonna be our Fletcher forever. All right, I'm gonna build this church. I'm gonna go home, put away all the farming materials, grab all the materials that were for the church. Oh, I had most of the materials. It's a lot of stone bricks, so I spent a lot of time smelting stone. There it is. I made a bunch of stone bricks, and I have a lot of glass. We got our materials. I'm gonna start with all the stone, because it's genuinely mostly stone brick. All right, I quite literally just finished the church when this guy showed up. So now he's just like in here. And he looks like he's stuck on this 1 block. He has fire coral block. Don't do that. He has a jungle sapling. Okay, he's very excited about it. I don't have any emeralds. And I put away all my farming materials. You don't go anywhere. There's the church. I'll show you in a second. This is more important. Oh, that's no good. It hasn't rained. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's over. It hasn't rained here in forever. What about melons? I was only able to craft 2 melons out of the melons we farmed so far, so that's okay. Danny. Ooh. I can get leather boots now. There we go. I don't know why I want the jungle sapling. I really just want the jungle leaves, and I haven't done the traveling to find a jungle, so I'm just gonna get 1 jungle sapling just because I really wanted to. All right, anyway, so here's the church. I just really wanted the jungle sapling. In fact, should I just like plant it somewhere? I'm gonna plant it literally here. It's only gonna make a baby one, but then we'll get more saplings, so it's fine. I don't know why I really needed that. Okay, the church! We'll take a spin around. There's a bell tower at the top. I followed the tutorial exactly. I listened to the video. I'm gonna link it down below. It's a chunk church. I didn't do the inside yet because I figured, whoopsie. Oh my God, I forgot I accidentally built him inside here. Also, I don't know if something's supposed to go here because I would imagine maybe stone brick stairs like that. I might just go ahead and do that because I think that looks good. We'll do the inside. We'll have pews because this is where me and Thomas are gonna get married. Well, let me show you that window from the front. Looks amazing. That was the absolute perfect spot for a church. I'm super happy with the placement. Holy cow, that's one of my new favorite buildings. Look at that. I really like it with the texture pack. Let me get up here. I'm gonna build more like cute cottage homes that fit 8 villagers at a time because I think those will look really cute in this village. I'm excited about the building when I get to do it off camera, just and not as every episode is building a building and then I don't get to interact with my people, man. That guy needs quartz right here, and we're gonna go to the nether because we're finally gonna do that. This looks so good. That's gonna be the end of today's episode. I think we're gonna have a wedding next time. Leave a like if you want a wedding next time, and if you don't mind me just like building off camera all the time to get that stuff done so that that's not every episode all the time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Also just like low-key let me know if it's cool to like, I don't know, single Jack out and murder him too. We don't need 2 farmers.